So before we start our little craft activity, I was going to show you this because this is what our craft activity is. It's the apple parts. So you have the part of an apple that is the skin. So do you know what part's the skin? It's the part that you look at when you see the apple, right? So if this is my apple book, if it's a red apple, it's going to be red on the skin. If it's a green apple, it's going to be green. This one in our picture is red. So we're going to put the skin here because it's pointing to the skin. How about the stem? Do you know what part of the apple is the stem? It's the part that's right here. We pull it off a tree by the stem, right? So that's this brown part right here. How about the leaf? You guys know what the leaf is, right? That's the green part shaped like a leaf right here. Then we've got the seeds. That's the part inside. If you planted those, you would grow what? An apple tree, right? Or we hope you would. So that's going to go right here. And then this part on the inside, the best part that you eat that's crunchy and delicious and has all the flavor, that is called the flesh. So you're kind of doing the same thing. Let me stop sharing the screen with your paper, okay? So you have the red apple. You're going to glue the white inside, right? You're going to glue the seeds, the leaf, and the stem. You're going to label it apple parts. I think it's like a light gray so that you can trace over the parts with your pencil, okay? So you'll label the stem, you'll label the leaf. Remember the white part on the inside? That's the flesh. These are the seeds, and this is the skin. So that's part one. Part two is you have this paper. I want you to think really good, which you're all very good at. Here we've got a little girl all happy because there's some apple seeds. What happens with apple seeds? We grow apple trees, and then we have apples, and we have caramel apples, and we have apple pie, and we have apple crisp, and we have apple cider, all the yummy apple things that we like. Well, what would happen if there were no apple seeds in our apples at all? Like if all of a sudden, all the apples in the whole wide world had no seeds anymore, what would happen? We would eventually what? Run out of apples. So we have trees without the fruity deliciousness, right? So here's my apple trees that I drew with all the yummy red apples. And then here, some pretty trees, but no fruity yumminess, right? It'd be sad, especially if you like apple stuff like I do. Now, maybe you have some different thoughts. Maybe you're gonna draw your favorite thing. Like maybe your favorite thing is apple pie, and you're gonna draw a sad face because it's gonna be like a big X over a piece of apple pie. Or maybe you're gonna draw an apple donut, like those donut holes where they have the apple cider donuts. Maybe you're gonna draw one of those and put a big X over it because you won't be able to have those anymore. Okay, so you can always draw your favorite thing down here, make your picture more adventurous than mine, and put an X through it because you wouldn't have it if we didn't have any apple seeds, because we need the apple seeds to grow the apple plants, right? Which we will talk about later this week. All right, do your best job. I can't wait to see it.